Amazon. It's here, dude. Yummy. This is a prop knife. 100%. YouTube, I don't want to get demonetized again. Let's go put it on. Because I'm too really thinking to figure out how to do it. Okay, so today we will be changing the oil filter on a TTR 125L, which means it's the big wheel version. And the things that you're going to need are a 10mm wrench. All it is taking this thing off, and then you get to it. So you need to take this bolt off, and you just unscrew that. And then you're there! And then I'm going to take this whole thing off, though, because I'm going to get to the other side to clean. But I'll show you how to do that, too. Okay, so now you got this piece off, which was just that one bolt in the twisty thingamajigger. Now you have the air box, and I'll show you. Little flap things here, so you can push it this way, and it unhooks this, and then you just pull this off. I already cleaned this. This is going to be really dirty. Don't maintain your dirt bike. And then you just take this thing out, unless you bought a different one. This thing just slides out, so you don't have to filter out of there. And I'm going to take this out and clean it, just because it's going to get dirty anyway, but I'm going to clean it just because it's chasty. And on the other side, if you take the seat off, which is just you taking this bolt off and the same bolt on this side, and then you take off this, which is mounted on like this, and there's another bolt over there, and there's a bolt underneath there. Then you get to the other side of this, which takes the screen out. And I'm going to do that too. I'll show you how to do that. But if you're only replacing the air filter, that's all you need to do. You don't need to take the seat off, which I thought for some weird reason I needed to. And then you just slide the new one in. But you're going to need to oil it. Okay. So, before you put your new air filter in, you're going to want to oil it, if it's not already oiled, which mine is not. So, mine is greased, but it's not oiled. If you look up in your manual, and if you don't have a manual, you can print one out, which is what I did. And I'm pretty sure you use the exact same engine oil that this takes, which is, it says on the front of the bike too, on this thingamajigger, which is all muddy, so I'm just going to use the manual. For the air filter. Okay, so I just asked my dad, you take this thing off. It doesn't say it in the manual, but because it's just good for it, I'm just going to put the engine oil that says on the front of the bike what to put in there. So it says, 10W40 or 10W30. Now, I'm going to look in the manual and see which one's thicker for cold weather, and then put that one in. You are going to just use SAE 10W30. Works perfectly fine, according to my dad. But I'd rather have a not ruined engine, and putting oil on your filter just means you're going to have to clean it, change it sooner, which means if you're Mr. Cheapo and you'd rather buy a new engine, then okay. It probably is not like going to ruin your engine that fast. That was too much. And then you just get it all around. Comes out quick. Grease on there, and I accidentally got oil on it. So then you just squeeze it, so make sure you get it everywhere. So, probably could get some too. So I'm just going to use my hand and rub the inside of it. And then, it's not actually going to go in right away. I'm going to put it back in the plastic bag, because I'm going to clean that air box. Okay. To put the thing on, if you're just buying a new filter, I'll show you. That goes to it, and this stuff is on the top, that goes on the top of the air filter. So this is the part that you see, and this washer makes it so you can screw the air filter on there and it don't rip off. But so this part right here goes inside the filter. Well, not inside, but like, see the way the filter is shaped? That's the way this is shaped. And this is like, it keeps it upright. So when it sucks the air in, so it just kind of just like goes in around it. I'd put it in the back way first. Well, actually the front way first. And you want to put it in back way first. Work better. And then you just bowls lined up good. I'm gonna put it back in the plastic bag. You obviously don't have to if you already cleaned it, which you probably already did. Have to buy a towel again. So when you once you take it off, because I just forgot, you look at this one or you look at your manual, and I dropped it. Ugh. But it says right here, well, it doesn't say, but it shows. You want it like this. Angle of it. You want the angle going this way, so then it can. But you want it so when you want to see this tab, then you want the angle going this way, and it's going to be like this, so it's not upside down. And it's pretty interesting though that but I didn't have an instruction manual because I bought it used, and I don't know anything about Yamahas except for Oakley's dirt bike, which is an 80. No, it's a 90, so that's totally different. Okay, now where is the rags? Oh, and you're also going to want some rags. I just wondered why I don't just put the new one in. Because it's not that. So, unless you want to have a dirty air filter box, which I guess it doesn't matter, but since it looks like it has 100 years of grime on it, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to take it apart and clean it anyway, because everything else needs to get cleaned anyway. So, okay, so I got the air box off. Let's see here. So the first thing I noticed is that you're going to have to take this off, which is not a big deal. It's not that hard. And the only hard part about taking this thing off is this, because it goes right here. It goes right here. So while I'm taking this apart, the towel is kind of fixed. Kind of. Not sold Mr. Pringles yet. And that's pretty much it for. Oh, and Oakley's dirt bike is fixed, which I already made a video about that. But it was having problems with the carburetor. And I'll put a picture up of the spark plug. But yeah, that spark plug was pretty bad. That's the dirtiest spark plug I've ever seen.
Why didn't you take so much pictures?
So this thing has a seal on it. And well, if it was, it's not anymore. It's a triangle. I'll wash all this, but I just wanted to show you. This is the filter, and to get it off, and there's the filter. This just prevents stuff from coming in your engine. Mine does not have a tear in it. Yippee! I just had like a stupefied moment. Now I know why you're not supposed to drive things without an air filter on it. Because the air goes straight through the carburetor and doesn't get affected by it. And then gets pushed through the engine. Just gets in the cylinder and then scratches it. So, no wonder the Tao doesn't work anymore. And then we'll clean everything down, and then that'll be it for this video. Okay, well, and you just want to get like a rag or something to put in there, clean it, and then you put it all back together. Okay, so hopefully this taught you something. I don't know what these are. You could tell me what these are. These thingamajiggers. It looks like they have oil in them, but they do not. So you ready? I'll have more videos about cleaning the barn. So, alright, bye. Hope you learned something, because when I watched videos to try to do this, I learned nothing. Okay, bye. So I'm done using my dirt bike. So I'm going to lock it up. See? Got this cable here. So I just got this lock. It's really nice. Just kidding, I actually just found it. And it's surprising, it's like they actually make it look like it actually is, have pins in it. And I think it does. Because you see right there, there's one. But, ready? This is a screwdriver. I can just turn it like this. Alright, bye!